Okay, so my son's room is all clean and vacuumed. Yep. His bed is made. Bedding just got washed, and all the stuffed animals are put on it. And his favorite blankets. Looks good. I'll just see my daughter's. Wow. She did good besides leaving one water bottle. But yeah. All cleaned up. And vacuumed. Oh, they need some food. Okay, that's it. My oldest son's room is not clean yet, so we'll come back. Saw me, I was trying to weed out all the weeds and had to till up the yard a little bit. It's not perfect, but I managed to get the majority of it. So that's what I'm doing. We're going to lay some mulch down next weekend. Bye. So my husband's Christmas gift came. Well, part of his gift. I can't show you where it's from, but he is going to love it. And I have to wrap it now because the logo is on this front side of the box. So I need to get this wrapped before he comes home. go. His are all wrapped. Now I just have to get a couple more things to go with this, and his Christmas gifts are done. Okay guys, I wrapped all the kids' gifts so far. That bag is going to hold stocking stuffer stuff. So they each have about 3 to 4 gifts apiece so far. So far so good. So my daughter thought she saw bugs in her room last night, a roach. So I wrote roach on all of these papers. And then put Queen Roach on her pillow. Let me see your eyeshadow.
You can't really see them like that.
Take them off. Close your eyes. Looks good. Here we go. 8th grade dance. What are you doing?
It's the Halloween event on the game and I'm so happy.
Why?
Because I think it's the first Halloween event in the game.
You're goofy. See how your room looks. You're keeping it clean. Huh? Keeping your room clean?
Yep, everybody's just leaving the game. And they don't care.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
Why don't you get back from the TV a little bit? No, don't step on that.
Oh, I have to leave the game. I have to leave the game because of Halloween.
All the
That
cars.
much people looks like 2,000 or 1 million. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is the car line that never ends.
Is it going all the way to like the town?
It's going far, far away.
It's not ending. Probably is far. I'm gonna circle around everybody so they crash.
This is ridiculous.
Get hurt. I hope they don't have injuries.
Okay. Oh, what a crazy few days it has been. So, 3 days ago, my husband was involved in a pretty serious accident. Luckily, by the grace of God, everyone walked away okay. It was a 3-car accident. My husband was stopped behind the car that initially started the accident. So where we live, there's a stretch of road that's called 17. It's 2 lanes. One going that way, another direction coming the opposite way. My husband was 1 mile exactly from our home. He was on his way home from work, and he was, like, there was a car right here in front of him. He was right behind it. This car in front of him was a truck. He was trying to turn into a business and cross the road. Well, he miscalculated making it in time. He thought he had time to go, and resulting in cutting off another truck, which were teenagers driving. They tried to avoid hitting him, but ended up hitting the back of his cab of his truck, destroying the back of that pretty bad. Then tried to swerve to miss my husband, but then realized if they tried to swerve anymore, they would have rolled their truck into the ditch that was on the side of my husband. So they hit the front passenger side head on. The whole front of my van is really messed up, and you'll see in the clip that I post after this how bad the damage is to our van. We don't know if it's going to be totaled out. Insurance is telling us there's a possibility there is because of how bad it is. So today I'm supposed to hear from the adjuster and insurance company. We got a rental car, thank God, like 3 hours after the accident, because tomorrow I have chemo, and our van was our only vehicle. Now our van we bought brand new in 2015, so it's only a few years old. We still make payments on it. So this old man that caused the accident has 3 cars that he's going to have to take care of, and it sucks because his truck that caused the accident was pretty brand new. He only had 20,000 miles on it. So I took pictures of his truck, sent it to the insurance. We did all the stuff that you're supposed to do. Luckily, where we live with the road, there was plenty of witnesses that saw what happened. And a friend of my husband's who worked together was a few cars back, who live in our subdivision. So he was right there. And when he saw it was my husband, he pulled over and waited with my husband. And ended up bringing him to the urgent care to get checked out, and then home, and then he also took him to get the rental car. So stressful. I think it didn't hit me until the next, like that night into the next day, that how bad this situation could have been. He could have gotten hurt, seriously. If the kids didn't try to at least avoid hitting him on his side, like they tried, he could have been hit head on the driver's side, which could have really been bad. And on 17, the speed limit is like 50 to 60 miles per hour. And my husband was stopped. And the clip you see is how bad the damage was with my husband stopped. So if he was driving at all and got hit like that, I'm pretty sure my husband would have been pretty hurt, or he could have been worse, or not be here at all. And I think that's what hit me last night, is I was just in tears. My anxiety this morning was really bad, because he had to go to work. And every time before he leaves for work, we always give each other a kiss. Love you, see you later. And I always say, be safe. And he was safe, he wasn't at fault. He was totally innocent. He was just the second car to get hit, and, he was just stopped. That's why it's, you are to be very cautious. And even if there was time to react, which there wasn't, what would he have done? There was nowhere for him to get out of the way. So hopefully they address that situation with this road, because there's a lot of accidents on this stretch of road here, and it's scary because people go flying down. Older people can't really see that well around, like if there's bushes in the way, or they, like this man, think they can make it and they misjudge it and causing a major accident. I'm very grateful that these kids ended up having their seatbelts on, because they could have been ejected. My husband said for sure they could have been killed if they didn't have their seatbelts on, because not only did they slam into one vehicle, they slammed into a second head on. So my husband said that their car is definitely totaled. Like the whole front end was smashed in. So yeah, my anxiety was kind of heightened. So today, my husband's command is rechecking him, and then he'll be home. So we went to see the van the other, like 2 days ago, and then I think that's what hit me. Like, seeing it in pictures is one thing, but when you're seeing it in person, it just really, hit me how serious it could be. And yeah, I cried because, I just hugged my husband, and I got so emotional. Like, our situation could be really bad. And I don't know what I would do. You know, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't work. I can't work because of my health. My husband's military, so, you know, we depend on him and him only. It would just be a bad situation, and that's our only vehicle. I mean, God forbid something bad did happen, I would have no way to get him fast. And yes, I would have had people come to my aid and they would help me out and stuff like that, but we are definitely getting a second vehicle. We've been looking at vans because of this accident. So we have the car that we're probably going to get picked out. But tax return, we were already talking about getting like a junker beater car for my husband to drive to and from work. So in case I need a vehicle for like if the kids get sick at school or something, for emergency purposes, I have. And this just validated the need. So yeah, it's very stressful, but we have a rental. I'm waiting for, I don't know what time insurance and the adjuster people are going to call, but yeah, it's going to be a stressful week dealing with all that. So I will keep you guys posted, and yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. This is so creepy. Okay guys, here is our van that got hit. It's not looking good, guys. So let's go to the truck that caused the accident. He did not hit us, but he caused it. Yep. There it is. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. I do have chemo tomorrow, and I will be videotaping that again. I will be posting another video later this week. I will keep you guys posted with what goes on with our vehicle, but by the grace of God, everyone walked away from this accident is safe and okay. Main thing to me is that my husband is okay. And he's not hurting anywhere. He has no soreness, no pain. So I'm very grateful for that. So thanks for watching. Bye.